Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm the OPJellicent and we're back here on Pokemon Showdown. I was actually able to catch the set for Smogon Tour 27 Finals live. I'm not going to spoil the result of it, don't worry, but one of the players actually brought Focus Punch Mega Mawile to the Sun Moon game, which I thought looked very cool. It's able to go ahead and lure steel types such as Ferrothorn, Heatran, and Jirachi, so I figured why not build my own team, as I was able to do right here. We've got Focus Punch, of course, Play Rough as our main stab option. Thunder Punch is able to go ahead and pressure Pokemon like Celesteela and Toxapex, which can go pivot into these other two attacks right here. We've got 88 HP right here. These would normally run 164 speed, but I have 168 just to go ahead and creep other Mawiles. Max attack Adamant, of course. Rotom is our defogger. It also helps us get in Mawiles easier, as well as Heatran. Heatran can go ahead and lure Pokemon like Lando T by ohkoing them with the Firium Z Magma Storm, which is one of the better Mega Mawile switch-ins, so that's very valuable as well. Choice Scarf Lando right here with 4 attacks. I'm actually learning Explosion over Defog, because we have Defog here, and I really did not feel the need to run it here when I can just go ahead and make sure I can check Hawlucha with Explosion. We got Tyranitar with an Assault Vest just to go ahead and deal with Megazard X and Volcarona, which would otherwise 6-0 this team. And then finally spit out Ferrothorn as an Ash Greninja pivot, and yeah, that'll be the team. You can find it down below in the description, and let's get right into the games. Alright, I found a game. My opponent does have a Heatran, however I do think they will use Landorus T as their Sub-Punch Mawile pivot initially, so that's just something I gotta watch out for right here. Regarding lead matchup, I could see a Lando T lead in all honesty. Kind of makes me want to lead off with the Rotom right here against the Lando T lead. Okay, so I either get a free Wisp or I can just go for a Hydro Pump right away. I like the Wisp play into Lottie, that sounds fine. I don't think they pivot into Feeny right away. Lottie would make a lot more sense. Maybe Feeny if you think I'm Thunder Wave. They actually go hard Heatran on a potential Hydro Pump. Okay, that's fine with me. I'll just go right here for the Volt Switch. As they go right for probably the Z move here. I'll go T-Tar. As they actually just go for a Toxic, which is fine. Okay. They don't really have a good Stone Edge switch in, so I'll just go for that here. It'll do a good amount to Heatran, and it can also catch something like Lando or even Lottie coming in. Even Feeny will not appreciate this. If they go hard Mawile, okay. This is good damage in the long run for my Landorus T, because this could be Intimidate later, right? Let's see. Do I stay into Fire Punch or not? Because they could be faster. In fact, I think they will be. My own Heatran doesn't look particularly useful here. I'll bring it out on the knockoff. Just use this as my chance to get up my Stealth Rocks and then go from there. The crit's kinda lame because I think Sucker Punch will kill me after. I also think if they were to stay in, they could just kill me now. Out comes the Feeny. I'll attempt a Taunt here as I'm able to get it off. Nice. Do I bother keeping Heatran or do I take the damage here? I like the Mawile play a lot, but I'm not Mega Evolved yet. That's the problem that I'm facing right here. I'm gonna go Rotom on the Heatran, okay. And this time I'm just gonna Hydro Pump. This guy's been playing really just unsafe. Yeah, for example, right there. They just took 50 with their Heatran. Obviously, they can Toxic this due to the terrain, I'm levitating and all that. What I want to do now is Volt Switch out. Maybe anticipating Lottie to come in. I could see Rocks going up, though. I'm going to Hydro Pump again. I don't want this to get up Rocks right here. Yeah, this guy's not really switching out Pokemon that when he should. They go Lottie here. I can just Volt Switch out. Shattered Psyche blew me away. Okay. I can go T-Tar now and just Pursuit Trap this, I think. It should kill it, I would guess. Yeah, it just knocks out Latias right there. So that's really going to help out my Lando and my Heatran. Heatran can easily break this team now. I could see them defogging here, but that would be okay. Greninja comes in. Greninja doesn't knock me out. Now the problem is if I miss my Stone Edge, that's terrible. I think I will stay in here as they double to Mawile. Super offensive double. Can I hit to put them in range of Fire Punch? I can, okay. How much speed are you running here? Should I bother staying in? I think at this point I will. Let's Fire Punch. They don't have enough speed, but that didn't kill. Jeez. But they messed up. They didn't go for Sucker Punch, so I get to Pursuit here and knock them out. Yeah, so, they didn't go for the attack, sorry. So Pursuit will get rid of them. That's a double down. My opponent's just been playing very confusingly. I don't know how to explain it. Landorus is a threat for sure. I think what I want to do right here is just go. They just go ahead and forfeit, given that my Lando plus Mawile kind of wins from this position, so hey, that's a game, and I'll be right back. Alright, I found another game. My opponent does have a Sub-Punch, target being Jirachi, but they do have a Lando T as well, just like the other guy, which they can use as a pivot. Tyranitar once again looks great right here. I can maybe use it to chip down Torn and go in with my Landorus later. That sounds fine. I actually like the Lando lead against Tornadus. Now, if they are actually the offensive set with Z, Stone Edge ohkos it, and if they're the Rocky Helmet set, I don't go down to anything, so I'm going to Scarf Edge right here and see whether they want to scout by going out into their own Lando or Feeny, or just stay in, because if they stay in and they're that Z set, I knock it out. Now, if I miss right here, that would be kind of lame. Let's see, though, because this would be a huge KO. I would just get to spam Earthquake once they get rid of the Lando after this, so And I can easily pressure Lando between Rotom with a Wisp, Rocks, and my T-Tar. I do immediately miss as they U-turn, so I get no intel on the Torn, which kind of sucks. And here's the Mawile, okay. What I want to do is go Heatran, I think. It's either that or Ferrothorn. Heatran makes more sense right here. Ooh, okay, so there's Sub-Punch as well. I'll go back to Lando. That did a ridiculous amount. I can't wait to click that, but why does that do so much? Lando was good right here, I know, but come on, I can't beat this any other way. They get to knock me out right here with the play rough, I guess. Ice Punch. They have Ice Punch, okay. I'll go Heatran here, and what I'm going to do is just go immediately for my Z move. I'm not letting this sub again, as they go right into Feeny. That's fine, I'll get up my rocks here. As I am faster, I'll just taunt it now. Magma Storm it to trap it in, I believe. They do have Scald, okay. Well, I can do the same thing right here now, which is great. Let's sub up. I don't think they would stand, because if I have Thunder Punch, they die. Come on, go Jirachi, don't go Lando. The fact that I didn't get any intel on the Torn really is so lame, too. Okay, let's Thunder Punch here. They didn't Defog, okay. Yeah, Torn should be dead on entry right now, but it's, I guess maybe not, because it would get 33% back. I don't know, I'll play it out, but I think the miss was huge. They go out into their Lando T. I'm going to have to go Rotom. That's my only pivot at this point, because of what happened. Let's see. Tornadus can come in. I don't think Greninja's at play. Tornadus does come in. I'll just Will-O-Wisp here. As they have Bloom Doom, so that's Z Grass Knot, okay. That's a really cool tech for Rotom. I'll bring this out here. Go right for the Stone Edge. As they U-turn, okay? Into Lando, that's fine. I don't have an Earthquake pivot, so I just have to stay in and hope I live. Which I don't, unfortunately, so that's just an unfortunate game, I think. There's no way I win, right? I guess maybe I can try to spam Gyro Ball and do something with that. I'll Leech Seed here on the off chance they don't have Fire Punch, I guess. I don't think they're Fire Fang on the Mawile, so maybe that can work out for me. Healing Wish into what? Torn? Torn won't help. Maybe Ferrothorn can do it on its own. I don't know. Like, the Focus Punch Mawile is obviously kind of terrible, but if I spam attacks, they can't go for that. Landorus T. I'll Leech Seed you. Get some nice thing going, okay. Just Gyro Ball here. They continue spamming Earthquake, okay. I think what I have to do is switch out and come back in, maybe. I just stay in. Yeah, but now I'm in range of Play Rough and Ice Punch and all that, so... Yeah, and Greninja just kind of wins here too. So that's the game, unfortunately. I do think if I had got that hit on Torn earlier, I could have kept my Rotom and actually won this game, but that's just how it goes sometimes. I'll be right back. Alright, I've got a third game right here. My opponent is obviously running Trick Room. What I want to do is lead off with my Heatran against Uxie, because everybody leads Uxie, and just trade Rocks at them. Rocks aren't particularly bad for me. I don't care if they Magic Coat mine back, because I just get them up after anyway. They have to go right for the Trick Room first, in case I taunt on the Mental Herb and all that stuff. Ideally, I hit this to trap them in, as I do, nice, so... They either stay here with me, or they're forced to Memento out. Oh, U-turn. Okay, so Trick Room, Rocks, U-turn, Memento, okay. I don't know why I forgot these things around that. They do a lot. How useful is Ferrothorn? It's my Magearna check, so... But the thing is, it's Trick Room Magearna, so I'm not going to do any damage anyway. Yeah, maybe I should just throw out Pharaoh. So they just Bone Meringue. I'll Gyro Ball here. I feel like they're gonna not click. Yeah, I figured they might not click the Fire type move, anticipating Heatran. I should have gotten up a Spike if I was staying in, though. That was kind of dumb. Yeah, I didn't get my Spike up for no reason. I'll just go... Like, Mawile's pretty free. Maybe just... Play Rough here? They don't really pivot into this, is something I've noticed. I outspeed like everything, so this is great. Cresselia won't do anything to me. I can just sub on that. Bulu I don't care about. Bulu is actually coming in here. That's a really interesting switch in. Yeah, I don't know why that came in. But it's gone now. Why? Cresselia comes in. I'm gonna sub up on this. As they Trick Room. Have some Play Roughs, Cresselia. I'm getting Grassy... You gave me Grassy Terrain recovery right now, too. Marowak's dead on entry. Uxie's weakened. They Lunar Dance right out of there. Into what, though? Into Marowak. Okay. So I have to Play Rough here. I know I could have Thunder Punched, but this does more damage. Yes, I do a lot. They get their Terrain recovery, too. So I feel like Landorus just kind of wins outside of Trick Room. I don't think I need to switch it in here. Yeah, it actually does just win. Like, they can't do anything to Lando. I'll go Rotom right here. On the Bone Meringue. Just gonna slow Volt out of here. As they go Mawile. And they just go ahead and forfeit because I win from that position. I think the big turn was definitely the turn where I didn't go Heatran. Heatran kind of spams Magma Storm from this position too. And all I have to do is recognize what was good, so I'll be right back. Alright, so I found this guy again. I lost him in the second game. Let's go ahead and lead off with my... I want to say maybe my Lando T here. Yeah, I don't remember what exactly happened last time. Oh, this is the guy who dodged my Stone Edge. That's right. I forgot about that. And they know I'm Scarf Lando now too, which sucks. Yeah, okay, so this is the Stone Edge dodging Lando guy. Let's see. Because I can maybe keep this healthy for Mawile this time. I'm going to try to play it smarter. I definitely think I would have won the last time had I just hit my Stone Edge, but... I don't know, I know it's Bloom Doom Tornadus this time too. That's something I have intel on. And then, obviously, the Jirachi is a thing. What was the Jirachi? It wasn't Scarf. Did I ever... I don't think Jirachi came out in the last game, did it? Yeah, I don't recall it coming out. What do I want to do here? I'm going to go Rotom on the Nature's Madness. So I get my Hacks turn 1 this time. So kind of justice for last game, I guess. I don't know. I'll go right for the Volt Switch here. I think it's likely they pivot out into Tornadus or Jirachi here. Or just stay in. Okay, that's cool. I just get to go, I think, Mawile here. And honestly, I'm just going to play rough. Yeah, that's a no drawback play. As I get rid of the Tapu Fini. Okay, that's nice. That just means Heatran spams Magma Storm without really caring now. And that's amazing for me. If I can get it in on something like Mawile, I just get a kill with my Z thing. Now, I'm pretty sure they had Sub-Punch Mawile too, from what I remember. They go Jirachi. Are you really going for a flinch this early? It's kind of interesting. Rocks, okay. I'll try to do the same. You can't Body Slam status me or whatever due to this terrain that's up, so that's kind of cool. Actually revealed to be faster. They try to Body Slam para me under the terrain, which obviously is not going to work. I'll Z there to get rid of their Pokemon. And this is great now. Okay, I'm glad I'm actually playing it smart this time, whereas last time it didn't really go all too well. Greninja comes in here. So the thing is, I would love to give them Battle Bond, but I don't think I can afford to. I think I have to use Ferrothorn as the pivot first. I could just sack off Rotom, but Rotom's also another ground immunity for Lando. Let's go Ferrothorn. As the Dark Pulse. Okay, that's fine. I'll simply Power Whip. Nice, I break through and just knock out their thing right there. Yeah, so I'm beating this guy down this time. Out comes their Mawile. I think I am okay with sacking this guy off now, just to do some Gyro Ball chip on them. No, that's going to break it. And they can't sub enough to stall out 7 of these, so they just have to attack me. They try to go for a freeze, or maybe a choke into Lando, I guess, I don't know. Yeah, there's the Ice Punch. I just go T-Tar here. Click the Fire Punch. As Landorus T comes out. I kept Rotom just for this guy, so let's go out into it. On the Earthquake, simply click Hydro. As Tornadus comes in. Volt out here, I guess. As they go for the... okay. Landorus T comes back. I'll actually Volt out again on the off chance. They crit me right there. I would have lived that, but... I think there's no way they can win from this position, unfortunately for them. Yeah, Lando comes back here. Sorry, Tornadus comes back here. T-Tar lives this and just pursues to knock it out. Yeah, that bounced off. Alright, yeah. This is a win. Yeah, I definitely think they bloomed with my Rotom last time. Had they not crit me, I think I would have guaranteed one from here. They edged trying to make a choke into Lando, but I would never do that. Yeah, this game is a 1 because they're going to go ahead and forfeit. Yeah, I think they Bloom Doomed my Rotom last time, and that's how I ended up losing in the end. I missed the Stone Edge, which would have OHKO'd, and then that gave them the opportunity to Bloom Doom, from what I remember. So yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, I found another game right here. My opponent does have a Tyranitar, however, I don't think I need to sub-Focus Punch that. Play rough would do just fine. At some point in this live, I'm clicking it whether it's a good scenario or not. I do like the idea of going for potentially a Scarf Lando endgame. They do have double ground immunity, unfortunately. What I want to lead off with is, I think, my Heatran. It kind of doesn't care about anything, but as usual, I don't want them getting up rocks for free, so I'll lead off with Rotom. As this guy does try to lead off with the Gliscor. Okay, perfect. I'm going to make a little bit of an offensive play and go for a Volt Switch right away. As they go for Taunt. So I could have Hydro Pumped them for free. Kinda bittersweet. Let's go right for Hydro Pump now. I feel like this guy might stay in again. Just to get up his rocks right here. Since he has the taunt already, I definitely could see that play coming out. Yeah, he does. Okay, so I do 95. Okay, geez, that does a lot. And I might play his Hydro Pump again to prevent it from roosting. This is one of the things stopping my T-Tar and my Mawile and my Lando, so yeah, this is very important that it's out of the way. Let's see, they try to Stealth Rock again. I don't know why, considering, you know, you taunted me. What was I doing? You could have at least gone for, like, I guess maybe they didn't have an attack to hit me. They probably didn't have Toxic, but if you had U-turn, you would at least click that there. Unless they thought that this momentum was actually worth sacking that Mon for. So the thing is, I can use Heatran as my check to tap Lele, but I can also go Heatran here. Kind of a toss-up. I'll go Heatran here. That's a Swords Dance, okay. So things just got a little bit scary. Let's go Lando on this fighting move. I don't want to assume they have a fighting move. Just go for Inferno Overdrive. They go for the fighting move, okay. Well, I only have one player right here. Needs to go out into this guy. Click U-turn. If I was HP Fire, this would be a lot better, but yeah, I don't. Let's bring this out for the Iron Barb chip. Get some nice damage going. Make sure it's in range of Lando next time. So I just lost both my Lele switch-ins, which kind of sucks. Let's just Gyro Ball here. Then bring this guy back out. And I have to Earthquake. I literally have to. I could Stone Edge trying to predict Zard. I'm gonna do it. Nice, I do catch that, okay. Now, I can just spam Earthquake, which is huge. I think what they're going to do is go back to Kartana here. Yeah. So here I can just go Rotom, I think. That's not a bad idea. I think I need to keep Mawile. That's the Pokemon that's going to win me the game. What I want to do is sack this off, then get in Lando again. The problem is Leaf Blade is a threat now, so I might have to go Mawile instead. We'll see. Right now, though, I think Rotom or Tyranitar. Which one's more expendable? Probably Rotom. Okay, he goes for Sacred Sword for no reason, so that's perfect. I just gotta Volt out of here. And then, like if Lele, that's not gonna help you. I nearly knock you out. Yeah, come here. So just Earthquake this now. I'm glad I made that offensive read into Zard right there. That was the most obvious switch ever, but I couldn't let it happen, right? If they get that in and click a fire move, I lost the game, so I guess T-Tar could have pivoted in and tried to dodge, but yeah, now here's the problem. I don't switch into this thing. I think I can win, though, by just sacking Rotom to the Moonblast to get in Mawile. Click sub. Now I should play rough immediately. That's always the option right here. As the Toxapex comes in, I Thunder Punch here to knock it out. Would a Scald break my substitute? If it doesn't, then I'm going for the Scub. Let's see. Toxapex. OU the Pex against Mawile. Looks like Scald wouldn't. Okay. Knock it out, Mawile. Come on. I can Focus Punch a Tyranitar if you get this kill. This should kill. Why is Toxapex broken? It's actually broken. I can't, unfortunately, as much as I want to, I'll just go for Thunder Punch here. I guess Play Rough is my play. I can't let that thing come in for free. Okay, nice. We hit. Knock that boy out. They know if they go T-Tar, they can't let me come in for free with Lando. I think I just Play Rough. I just outspeed it. Okay, yeah, that should be game then. Because I have T-Tar to live in the back at the end of the day. They needed damage on me, though. I was just really hoping that could be the sub-Focus Punch, like, opportunity right there. They're gonna go ahead and forfeit, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, I found the 6th game right here. My opponent does have a Volcarona, so I gotta keep my Tyranitar healthy right here. My Landorus T looks great, but they do have Tapu Bulu as a pivot. I'm really anticipating Mega Diancie lead, so maybe Rotom can do well against that. It's either that or Lando right away is fine. So they lead off with the Diancie, which is okay. Now the thing is, I don't really see the need to predict. I pivot into both the Tapu Bulu and the Lando with Mawile and Rotom respectively, so I'll just go for Earthquake, as they opt to Scout with Protect, which is perfectly cool with me. Now I know for a fact one of these two is coming out, but like I said, no reason to predict at all. So they're going to go ahead and go out here into the Landorus T. I'll go Rotom-Wash this turn. maybe try to get a Will-O-Wisp going. I could see the U-turn coming out, but like I said, I don't really mind Tapu Bulu coming in. It just gives me free switch-ins with Mawile every time. I'm just going to Defog here. Diancie doesn't really come in right here. I don't think you risk Bulu or Cart. You do risk Cart, okay. I mean, I guess you have to make an offensive switch at some point, right? You couldn't make defensive switches forever. The thing is, I love a hit from Cart unless it's banded, so I'm going to Wisp it. As they try to knock off, okay. So what I can do now is just Volt out of here. That's great, yeah, I definitely live that no matter what. They go Diancie now. So I can just go, like, Landorus T against. The thing is, they can always protect the scout my moves, which kind of sucks right here. They go hard Lando. At this point, I always go Rotom just to defog. I got the burn on Cart, which is huge, but Volcarona is still around. I'm just pursuing my Heatran mainly for the Magearna, right? I don't want to lose to set up Magearna later. Now, if it's Titanium Z Magearna, I might just win anyway, because that thing is broken, so let's defog here. Yeah, Titanium Z Magearna can just win games so easily, it's kind of ridiculous. So unfortunately, I have the evasion drop, not them, so I could miss this Hydro Pump, but it's my best play to go for it. Diancie is one of their best breakers this game. I have the investment to live a Moonblast from 65. Nice. Now the thing is, okay, they go Cart. I can defog here. Yeah, they're not able to knock me out because of their pretty interesting play earlier. At this point, I'll give them the Mon. I really don't feel the need to keep it right here. I have another ground immunity in the back using my Landorus T, so like, what's the point, right? As they actually try to go Lando, okay. Well, this gives them a good position, but I'm just going to spam Defog, right? Like, why not? I guess I can Wisp, but the thing is, I don't know if they would knock me out after with anything. So I'll just Defog again. Okay, they're locked in with this thing somehow. I don't know with what, but they decided to go for the Sacred Sword. Allows me to get this thing in. And honestly, my play is Earthquake, I think. No, because then I get the fair Landorus a free kill. Tough scenario. Yeah, okay, Landorus does come in. I don't really mind, though. I have Ferrothorn here. Ferrothorn isn't stopping Magearna when I have Heatran in the back anyway, which is why I'm more okay with this. Okay, so they get up their rocks, but the moment I do as well, they're not going to be in a good spot. I get a free Gyro Ball here. Or even a Spike. I'll just go for the Gyro Ball. I feel like they're going to go out into their cart, and depending on what attack they lock, I could be fine. I just want to pressure Lando to make my EQ more spammable. They go hard Tapu Bulu, which is it's a play. It's not one I agree with. And then die after. I don't know if the crit mattered. I did 69. Plus 1 multiplies it down by 0.67, meaning I would have done 43 on the same roll. Now I have a counter for this Pokemon, and it's called Assault Vest Tyranitar, which takes plus 1 Bug Z most of the time. So let's find out. I do miss my Stone Edge. That Stone Edge miss actually really sucks because I need this Mon for... I need this Mon gone for my Lando. They go Volcarona. How about Stone Edge? Okay, I'm able to hit that one. I would have loved to hit the other attack. Yeah, this isn't winning the game. Anytime soon. Tyranitar will beat your Volcarona. It keeps on missing Stone Edge though, and I'm losing my positioning. It really sucks. And they're getting free damage on my Tyranitar for Volcarona later. I don't really know what to do here. Kartana comes in. I think this Kartana's Scarf from what I've seen. Because it did 30 to Rotom. I think Bandit would have done more, so I'll go for U-turn. As they knock off my Scarf, that's fine. You know what? I'm tired of playing around with this thing. I'm going to get up Rocks right here and try to beat this Volcarona now. Like, I think had I hit the Landorus earlier, I might have been in just a golden spot, but at this point my plays go Tyranitar and just hope that I can live. They go for Hidden Power. I'll just Stone Edge here and really hope that I actually hit the Lando this time. That's 3 Stone Edge misses in one game. I've gone for 3 and they've... Okay, I finally hit one. The Volcarona being gone probably just won me the game, but I don't know. Just got into my Lando here on the Defog. I think I just Earthquake. So they get theirs back up, okay. Well, I can always do the same later. I'll U-turn out here on this, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna use Ferrothorn as my Magearna counter then. Let's bring in Heatran here. Get up my rocks on the turn they faint and go from there. Man, those Stone Edge misses are ridiculous. I guaranteed won this game had I hit any of them. Out comes this guy. Tyranitar cannot come in anymore. It dies to Bug Buzz, meaning I have to stay in Inferno. That's so lame. I think I'm going to lose. Okay, they have HP ground. Which is whatever, I guess. Let's go T-Tar here. I'll live a Bug Buzz still. I get to Stone Edge here. Cart dies, okay. Landorus can come back out, I guess. No, they go Magearna. I've kept Ferrothorn here the entire time for this. I could stay in. No, but I'm gonna lose to Volcarona. I think I'll lose to Volcarona anyway because of all this. That's really lame. I'm kind of sad. I gotta keep Tyranitar and hope they don't have Bug Buzz. That's my play. They go for HP Fire. Defog, okay. I hit, nice. I can live with my Tyranitar. I just need to not miss. Actually, I'm gonna explode. I'm exploding right here. This thing is not Quiver Dancing up on me. They get the raise, which means I think they knock me out now. Let's find out. I don't know. Stone Edge is such an unreliable move. I would rather try to use, like, Zap Cannon over Stone Edge. Like, I swear I would hit more Zap Cannons than Stone Edges. What is this thing trying to do to me? Thunderbolts for 10. Yeah, so I win anyway, but I mean, that game was just something else. Like, come on, I think I missed more than half my Stone Edges, but I'll be right back. Alright, I found another game right here. My opponent's running a core that I actually like to run, Coco, Lucha, Zard. Now, I learned Zard Y. I don't know if they're Zard Y, but this move is getting clicked this game. I don't care. I'm clicking sub Focus Punch. Ideally against something like Magearna or Gren, but really anything I'll take at this point, because I haven't really found the Pokemon or opportunity to click it yet. Let's go ahead and lead off with Rotom. Against Lando T. So the thing is, they don't really pivot into Hydro. The thing is, with Hydro, I have to hit Hydro. Let's see. What are you doing here? This might just have to be a sub Mega Mawile game, because I'm not going to click against something like a Lucha, obviously. That would be silly. Yeah, I wish I ran into more like Heatrans. Without Landos, like every Lando team I found had a Heatran on it. So I bring that down to a Sash. I can just defog here. I think it's likely they explode, but like Rotom's just here to counter this. I'll just defog. Yeah, they explode right there. They crit, so I can't defog later. I don't think I was going to anyway, so that is what it is, right? Probably dual screens Coco coming in now. Let's go Heatran. Honestly, I could see this guy taunting, so get out of there. Zard is here, okay. Tyranitar is my Zard X counter. This should be Zard X because yeah, there's a D-Dance. The HP investment allows me to live in Earthquake, thankfully, so I'm not going to get swept by this guy. I was a little bit wrong. Just a bit wrong, obviously, not completely or anything like that. I'll explode here. That straight up kills. Man, I lost. No, I haven't lost yet. Okay, there's the Blitz. I go Ferrothorn on the EQ. This guy D-danced again, jeez. But you're gonna die to Recoil plus Iron Barbs, which is really what I was going for right here. So that's another double down. I think Mawile can win, but I think Gren might just win too, depending on the set. Let's go Mawile. Click player off. They miss Hydra, which could be my win con. As sad as that is for me. I think that is my win con. Because what do you go here? Like Lucha to high jump kick me? I'm not going to make that the last game if I do end up winning this one, because 1, I haven't gotten to click Focus Punch at all, and 2, that's kind of a lame way to win a game. I have to switch out. They T-Bolt, okay. My play is Magma Storm. I should miss back on them, it's justice, but let's see. I don't. I knock that guy out. Lucha needs to dodge and SD up. Let's see, they do go for the SD. Do they miss or not, though? Because they win if they don't miss. Unless they have Drain Punch, which Mawile should take a Drain Punch. Come on, be Drain Punch for no reason, please. That would be funny. I'm actually just faster because I forgot they didn't get the Unburden boost. How slow is your Lucha? Jeez. Yes, I didn't deserve that one, but I'll be right back. Alright, so I should have stopped, but now we're here. Ideally, I can get a Focus Punch into maybe Steela or Chansey this time, but I don't know. It hasn't happened yet, and this might just have to be a sub-Mega Mawile. I'm going to use Focus Punch again, though, down the road, if it doesn't happen today. And this will simply be sub-Mega Mawile. Let's go ahead and lead off with my Rotom against Sableye. Just go for Hydro Pump. Like, the key is I just keep Mawile in the back, and it's just going to win on its own. It just kills every Pokemon. With sub, plus just it's a combination of attacks, right? Like, Play Rough, Focus Punch on Chansey, Thunder Punch, Play Rough, Play Rough, Play Rough. Now, obviously, that's a lot of Play Roughs to hit, but I'm not going to not go for them. Another thing that just wins is my Heatran. Let's Volt Switch out here on the Chansey. Ooh. I'll sub up gladly. What are you doing here? Sirox? Seismic Toss? What's your game? Tangrowth. Looking at... It's stronger than Play Rough. Hey! The Rocky Helmet. So my Breaker is getting kind of worn down here. But I get rid of Tangrowth with the Focus Punch plus Play Rough. Okay, I'll take it right there. Let's go out here into Rotom. On the Earthquake. Mawile's not going down, man. I don't know why that guy thought I would even give him the opportunity to do that. Chansey comes in. I'll Volt out here into Heatran, I think. Try to get a Brox, maybe. Maybe just blow that thing back with the Z move, too. That could be cool. Because they don't switch into Magma Storm, right? I think they're debating whether they want to switch out or not. But Focus Punch has gone off once. What's funny is, actually, that's a spoiler for the set on Smogon Tour, so I'm not going to say that. So I got my Volt out of here. I think I'm going to go Heatran. On the rocks. Attempt to get mine up here. As there's a Sableye. I'll go for Magma Storm. Okay, they protect to solid my Magma Storms. Kind of annoying. I'm not going to sit in here trying to connect them. That seems like a waste. I'll instead go Rotom on the Gliscor to Defog. So this thing's definitely wisping this. I mean, going for the soft world now. Just hit, Heatran, hit. Come on. Gliscor is here. Gliscor probably has speed investment for me, so I can't stay in, unfortunately, on the Earthquake. I get Gliscor weakened, though, which is nice. And I will once again make this play. And I just Magma Storm and claim one here. Tough turn. Because I had gone for the Z right there, I could have just knocked them out. Chansey comes back in. We're in kind of a cycle here. I'm going to Z this time. Nice. I get rid of Gliscor right there, so that's out of the game now. I think their next play should be into maybe Pyukumuku. I don't know. Yeah, Pyukumuku. I don't know what this thing does. I'm going to stay in once. I'm taunting you, man. You're not getting any other... Like, soak me, I think is what this thing does. Yeah. I'll just Earth Power here. You're trapped in here with me, which is funny. We're trapped in with each other, but they're going to go ahead and forfeit. That's going to be that. We're going to go ahead and win. Definitely. I'm glad we were able to click Focus Punch in the last game. And yeah, that'll be that. I did hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Later.